Okay, it's live. Evening, everyone. This is Raul and Alex. Hopefully, Patrick will be joining us. Oh, there he is
Hi, Raul.
for our Wednesday dev meeting on TakeMeAway. Hey, Patrick, how are you doing?
Very good. And yourself?
I'm all right. All right, can't complain. I'm just gonna quickly check with Alex to see what he's been up to, because he's gonna leave us soon. What's up,
Yeah,
Alex? Did you get any further of our meeting on Monday?
I was looking at the code and trying to decipher it.
Okay, but so far so good. Any troubles at all?
No, what I need to do before the next meeting is download the client side and try to start and make it run, so I can have that part of the code too. But no,
All right.
nothing more. I'm a humble learner. I just read an article that says that you need to be in order to be a master developer, you need 10,000 hours of development, which is like 20 hours for 10 years. I've only been developer 60 hours, so I have like
You have a
9,900.
long way to go, indeed.
Yeah. But
But you
yeah,
will get there, most definitely.
yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Well, that's good to know. And
Mhm.
yeah, on your side, Patrick, anything new to report?
No, I haven't really worked on anything since the last PR, which I saw that you merged today. Thank you. And
Yeah.
I did scan, look a little bit at your features for Cucumber testing, but other than that, that's it.
Okay. Awesome. So what I've been busy with is I did, like you said, merge your pull request, and I actually also set up something that's actually going to be cool for future. Let me just show you. So okay. So now for every, we have this application deployed on Heroku, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they've got this new feature called reviews. What they do is that you can set it so that for every, where is that? Joe Ventures Limited. So what I did is I set it up so that for every new pull request that comes in, Heroku will automatically pull that code and deploy an instance of the application so that I can go and test it. And the nice thing about it is that it sort of like, where is that? Deploy. Yeah, right here, review here. So what it will do is it will copy the database of the current development server and some other settings across to the review app so that I can just quickly open the app and check whether the feature that was implemented is actually doing what it's supposed to do. So makes it easy for me now to test all the pull requests. I'll actually test that on the next pull request I'll receive. So yeah, that I think that's gonna help a lot. But
Do you
other
have
than that,
to? I'm
yeah.
sorry. Do you have to disable the previous instances that it's created? Does it keep them around, or do you have to kill them off?
Okay. Now I'm not sure if it will keep them around or will close them after the pull request is closed.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I'll find out when I get the next pull request. Right.
So it creates the Heroku instance for you to test when the PR is created, not when the PR is merged.
When
Is
the
that right?
PR is created, yes.
Oh, that's nice. That's really
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
So when you create the new PR, it will try and create the instance automatically. Yeah.
That's nice.
So, but yeah, I'll wait. I'll see on the next one. See how it
Yeah.
works. It's the new thing that you can still in beta testing. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Very
we'll
nice.
see how that works for us.
Yeah.
But the other thing that I created a bug for that. Let me just push that to the backlog maybe. Is that earlier on I tried to create a menu. Let me just add this. come on. Tell me you're sleeping. Yeah, it's probably taking its daily nap.
Yeah. Don't those free apps have to actually sleep most of the day, right?
They have to sleep at least for 6 hours a day.
6 hours, yeah.
Okay, so if I try to create the menu right now,
Mm-hmm.
and then I add an item, well, it will complain, which is the latest PR that you implemented, saying that some of these menus are overlapping with weekly specials, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we look at the menus for this week, we don't see weekly specials here, but there actually is a weekly special menu. That is, where is that? Here. You can see the start date is June 2015 and the end date is May 19, 2017. So we should actually have this menu displayed in the menu for this week because it's valid for this week, right?
You're right. You're right.
But at the moment it's not displaying that. So that's why I created this entry here for that. It most probably is part of the where is that? Venture. So we probably just need to tweak the scope that selects menus for the current week to include that, to check for that as well.
I thought it did. I mean, in the model, there's a scope setup that does just that, supposedly.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Where's that menu? Okay, so this week it checks for start date.
But it calls that all week function?
Yeah. So eventually the start date is not part of this week, so it won't include that day. So I think we need to change this, the way we do this.
What was that again? Say that again.
So I'm saying that at the moment it checks if the start date, right? It's gonna say look for every instances where the start date matches any day of this week. So it takes today's date and it's gonna grab every day in this week and try and see if there's a start date that matches this week. I mean this any entry in the database.
If start date is within the range of the what's returned by all week of this week, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So that's why it's gonna obviously exclude that menu there.
Well, let me just so I understand. I thought date.today.allweek would return a range of dates running from, I think it's, what is it, Monday through Sunday? So it'd be the previous Monday, which would be July 13th through.
We'll see.
Yeah, we can do that.
I know that it returns a range of dates from Monday till Sunday.
Yeah.
Based on the current day.
Based on the current.
So if we do date today, all week, it goes Monday 13 July till Sunday 19. Okay.
So the menu in question began July 17th, so that lies within that range.
No, it began June 17.
Oh, June 17th.
It's not part of this week anymore.
Good point.
There we go. So it's June 17. So, yeah, I think.
Okay, so you opened a bug, I guess?
Yeah, there is a bug entry for that in the.
Why don't you go ahead and assign that to me?
All right, cool.
Because I've been mucking around with that stuff anyway lately.
Cool stuff. Patrick. There you go.
It just says we're not doing sufficient testing, huh?
I guess so. Anyway, so I caught that today, and other than that, I think what I also reached out to the client. I sent him an email to try and schedule a meeting for this week. So I'm gonna wait for him to respond and get and tell me when we can do that. Okay. Then
Okay, great.
then we can get going on that. So.
Do you think the client is going to want to deploy this and actually put this into production, Raul, from what you understand?
That was the initial thinking, that you would deploy the backend and start working with that, at least. The front end, well, remember that initially the front end was just like a sample application to showcase what we could do with the API we built. So I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen with that, but yeah, I guess we'll just see if that's something he wants to use for the beginning while he gets somebody to build him the proper front end application.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, but as far as the scope for this was, we had to build. The focus was going to be on the back end for the application. And I see we have Thomas with us. Hey, Thomas.
Hello, everybody.
Good.
I'm fine. How you guys doing?
All good. I was just reviewing everyone's progress. You have anything?
No, I don't have anything to report. I just want to check in with you guys.
Okay. No. So Patrick submitted a couple of pull requests earlier this week that I closed today. The one was about dealing with the creation of conflicting menus. The other one was
Sen har ni ett arrende där ni bygger som alltså ägs av ägfamiljen. Och dessutom betalar ni extremt lite för det här arrendet i förhållande till vad det normala marknadsvärdet är. Och så sitter exempelvis
menus. Okay, so this was a bug entry apparently. Okay, so you fixed that as well. And the last one was about trying to delete. We had to restrict a menu item from being deleted if it was part of an existing order or menu, because we still need those entries when we have to generate reports and all that. So we had to make sure that those are not deleted. So those are the main three pull requests that he submitted earlier this week. Yeah, and I sent an email to Shafiq today and have a meeting this week.
Okay.
So that we can discuss what we've implemented so far and have a brief chat about the basic reporting system he might need for now, and possibly see how we can finalize all this to have to wrap this up, you know. So.
Yeah. Cool. Shall we have a? I'm thinking we could have a look at the front end and just perhaps we can write up some minor stories. I can give you some feedback or just my input on the front end application. There are no biggies, but it's just some small things, perhaps. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see it.
I'm just opening up the code on my side here.
I have to leave now, but yeah, nice touching base, and I'll continue reviewing the code.
Alright. Cheers, Alex.
Bye, Alex.
Okay, so I was thinking that we could go through some stuff on my screen and perhaps if you want to write up some new stories or just take mental notes or something, Raul.
Let me just share a few stories that Patrick sent me earlier on Slack.
Okay.
You can start by having a look at those. Where's that? Okay.
De ser ut att stå kvar så länge kommunen inte gör någonting. Och jag tror inte att kommunen kommer göra.
Vad tänker du om utsläppsprincipen som ju är så viktig?
Action. You can't share a document from Slack.
En privatperson kan få bygga en privat båthall på 500, nästan 500 kvadratmeter insprängd i ett strandskyddat område detaljplanelagt som ett grönområde. Det är klart att mer i strid med likhetsprincipen.
That
Is this for the front end?
That's for the front end.
All right.
So I'll just I'll just add them now and then we can discuss some of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Does somebody have a newscast or some TV in the background?
Yes, I do. Sorry, I can turn it off.
That would be good.
Patrick, was this all related to placing an order?
I believe so, yeah.
All right. No, because you sent me 2 files, so I'm just gonna make it one.
Well, no, actually, the other one was you had 2 feature files already started. I think one was the home page feature.
My bad.
So those are 2 separate things.
Where is that? Yeah, home page feature. Okay, so let's add a new file. I'll be back in a second.
Yep.
Yeah. So what's going on? I was away to turn off the TV.
Raul had to step away for a second. He'll be right back.
Okay.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Cool.
Okay, back. Right, so let me just switch back to the testing branch that I had here. Okay, just and right.
Okay, so these are cukes for.
Where do we start, the home page or placing an order?
Okay.
Probably placing an order is best because the home page I didn't do much on beyond what you already have.
Okay. Cool. So as a customer, I want to be able to view dish available on the menu so that I can add them to my shopping cart and place an order. Okay. First part is about viewing the menu. Given the following menu exists, create menu pause and date and that and that and that.
Okay,
I assume here we're gonna have the table.
We can move that into the background.
Into the background.
Yeah. And also.
Yeah.
So line 7 through actually 12, because in both scenarios you're on the home page, or no?
Okay.
No, perhaps not. Okay. But you have to visit the site, I guess.
You have to visit the site, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was just building. You had sort of a comment there about create a menu here, so I just built on that. Raul, I didn't mean that to be verbatim what I wrote here. I believe, yeah, the background was where we'd create all these menus. Absolutely. This is kind of just shorthand to some degree.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
So the background will be, we need to have these menus. So when I put this comment, I envision we would have, you know how we have tables on Qux with Ruby, you know, this specifying what menus we have and all that, you know. So that's what's gonna come on this pod here. Okay.
There's a lot of examples for that. If you look at the menu workflow feature for the backend app, you'll see a lot of those kinds of tables that you can just kind of cut and paste and modify.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, sorry. Dinner time. My wife gives me a signal here.
Don't pay attention.
So I have to. Yeah. So okay, but I you guys have a good. I mean, you can take care of this. I mean, you don't need me for this, I guess.
Yeah. Sure.
No. Great. All right. Nice seeing you. It was a long time, Patrick. Sorry for just staying for such a short while. But next time, I promise I'll be here longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad you're back.
All right. Okay. Take it easy, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye now.
Okay. So where was I? Here. So we're gonna have this here. Right. And given the following menu. Okay, so maybe we should move this here, given I'm on the home page and the following menu exists. And I visit given I visit menu, or is it?
I think there actually might be a step on the backend app called click, and that click does click button or click link, depending upon what kind of thing it's referring to. Of course, you've got your own set of steps, but you may want to look at those steps and borrow from it.
Yeah. No, I think this is fine for now. When I click menu, although it's not, I think it should be when I visit menu page or something like that.
It's probably something like that, yeah.
Much more readable that way than what it was. So given I visit the menu page, then I should see menu 1, menu current 1. Oh, I deleted your comments.
So those are meant to be titles, of course.
Yeah.
Menu, yeah.
So I'm just gonna keep them around for reference when I set the dates.
Yeah.
Then I should see this, that, and I should not see this. I should not see that. I should see menu item name and blah blah blah. Okay, so I guess we. Okay.
So the menu item name is an item that is in the current menu, not a past or a future. So and then we check that we don't see items that are only in a past or a future menu.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yep.
So probably here we should have, I don't know, how are we gonna represent menu items as part of the menu?
as part of the menu. Well, there's two ways you can do that. One is you could first have assumed that the following menu items exist. So you create the menu items first.
Okay.
And then you could have a table where you lay out your menus, and you can have a column for menu item, and in there you could list by name, one name per row, but menu item that was previously identified in the menu items background table.
Okay.
And then when you create your menus in your fixture step, you'll have to look at the name of the menu in the table that you're going to create for menus.
Okay.
And then do a find by name for the menu item, when you do that, all that stuff.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sure. So here I'm just going to add a comment saying that create menu items table. Okay.
Exactly. Have you started creating any steps yet, or are you waiting to start?
I just wanted to have these, and then I'll start writing steps.
Got it.
I haven't started writing any. I just have the basic steps that I created initially. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But then this is fine. Okay. Then adding items to shopping cart. Assume that we are on the home page. Okay. Given the following menu exists, I think we can scrap this away.
Yep.
Given I visit the menu page, I think it's the same thing here. Adding items, we need to have this. Do this, then I should see menu title. Okay, menu current one.
Yep. That makes sense.
So we should see this. And I add product name one with quantity. Okay, so so I think we just to make things simple, and I add product name one to the cart. And I add product 2 to the cart. I'm thinking we can, because maybe this is the thing now with writing. Now I'm writing test with the implementation that I have in mind.
Yeah, I know. You're right. So your steps are right. Mine was wrong because you can't put quantity in when you first add the item to your cart.
Yeah.
You have to actually go to the cart page. So we're still on the menu screen here, so I can't add quantity.
Yeah.
Defaults to 1. Yep, you're right.
We add those two items. I think the next thing would be then I click on the.
Well, actually, the step following what you're just writing, on the menu page, I think you total up the total amount of the selected items while you're still on the menu view in the upper right-hand corner, if I remember.
Yeah.
So that step there was meant to show that before we move off the menu screen.
Okay.
Want to make
so
sure
we can take it out, and then I should see two items. Right.
Well, I should see. I think when you add the two items on the menus view, you've got something up right corner that says two items, and then something like parentheses, total of so many dollars or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that is, rather than just say see two items, you should put the whole message in there. Two items and then the total that appears on the screen.
Well, that means we need to account for.
Two items is a text, just text here, right? So
Yes.
on the front end, if you go in and you add two items on the menu page, do you have the AI, the
Probably
front end running right now?
no.
So if you go to the menu page, and if you just add to cart and add to cart,
Yeah.
that's what I was talking about. So it should say 120, $118 in parens, two items, something
Okay.
like
So
that. Whatever the sum of the two product prices
But
are that you're going to
the
build
thing
in the
is,
table.
I don't want to restrict this uh, to something that's going to be tied to the way it's currently implemented. If you, I don't know if you
You mean the
follow.
way the view appears?
Yeah.
Well, I just thought the functionality is that you update the menu view to show changes as products are selected.
Okay.
I thought that's
Then I
worth
should
doing.
see.
So if you
Okay.
go back to the to your front end, your menu page,
Yeah.
you would have, let's see, what's 2 times 5900? You'd have $118 parentheses two items. So that,
Well, the thing is, for that, we need to actually, when we create the menus here, the menu items, we need to specify their prices
yes,
so
exactly.
that
Yep. So whatever the prices are, the sum of those two prices in your table
Yeah.
up there should show up on the menu screen.
so this is going to be product one.
The next time I go ahead and edit this, I can be more exact. Here I was just kind of put down conceptually
Yeah,
what
sure.
might happen, but I could actually put it in actual cucumber notation.
Yeah, also, still need to figure out how to actually implement the steps in doing this.
Yes, I could probably help out with a little bit of that for the stuff that doesn't involve JavaScripting or Angular.
Yeah.
You'll have to handle that stuff.
Well, as far as things look right now, the only thing you can help with then will be writing all the gherking.
Well, I can also help with the fixture tables, the cucumber background tables. Because that literally, that's just database insertions, is what that is.
Keep in mind that we're getting our data here from the API. We don't have any database on this side.
Right.
So
How does that actually work? Are you have to stub the API out? Or what's happening? Does it actually spawn a background app for part of this testing?
yeah, it starts the application.
It does. Okay.
It does start the application, and it will have to. We will have to stub the API and simulate some responses, I think.
I see.
Yeah. So then I should see. Okay, so This is just an idea, and maybe we can change it later. And a total amount of
$88. I would suggest that maybe that's too complicated. I would just put verbatim the string $88 parentheses 2 items. The key thing is to make sure that the product prices are added together and you have a verbatim string with the predefined sum of the product prices. Yeah, just otherwise it's just a lot of regexes and stuff that doesn't add a lot of value.
And I should see that. And navigate to my shopping cart. Then I should see product name 1. Yes. Product name 2 in the shopping cart. And I should see a grand total of 88. So
I think you have, don't you have 88, don't you have 2 decimal places past the decimal point?
I think so.
I thought you do.
Yeah, I think I do actually. The quantity stuff, I'm thinking maybe we should move this to a different scenario. What do you think?
We could. You mean keep this one as simple as possible and then
Yeah.
have a more complex scenario?
So we have a scenario here where we change. Oh, but then now that would mean we'll need to replicate all of this again.
Well, that's why I thought we just throw some additional minor test in there. Now that we've got it all set up.
Yeah, it's fine. When I change quantity of product 1, then I should see a quantity of revised price. So this would be
What, $88 plus what, 59 or something like that you had?
147.
I'm too tired to do that in my head.
Okay. So we have that. Next one is check out as logged in user. Okay, given
So 48 and 49 can go because we've got the background steps up top.
which one?
Steps 48 and 49 are lines 48 and 49. Yeah.
I think we can keep and I add products to the cart. Okay, this is basically
This repeats a lot of stuff from the prior scenario.
yeah. I think I'm just gonna copy them across and then we will refactor them later on.
Makes sense.
So we obviously need to have all of this again, and that. Okay.
Yep.
So when I click place order, then I should see.
So I couldn't take it beyond that because on the demo site, there's nothing that happens when you click place order.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna merge. I need to. So what Christian wanted us to have these tests working before we merge the payments, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and merge that. Then we keep testing as a separate thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Get her. So
Christian wanted to hold off until you did some more testing on unit testing on payment, or
on payment, yeah.
functional testing, I guess it would be. Yeah.
I think I'll just merge this later today. Then we'll keep the testing as part of the separate branch that I'm working on, and we can refactor this if necessary.
Yep. Yep.
So okay, so I'll leave that out for now because I forgot myself what happened as well there.
Sure.
Okay, so for the case where user is not logged in, we'll get to the stage.
Yep, that's right.
Following. Okay, I must remove the first one. Let's remove this one.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I click place on order, then I should see this, and I click here to log in. Okay. As a logged out, let's say returning customer.
Yeah, I called it a customer as opposed to just a visitor.
Okay, let's say check out as a returning customer. Then I fill in email with client email, and I fill in with this. Okay, so joan.com and password, and I click login. Then I should see summary of your order is, and click place an order. Again, we need to take whatever steps will be here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Down into here. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Checking out as a new customer. Okay. So here we will place this, but then they will see that form. They'll see this form, and then they'll have to fill in this.
Yeah, that's the intent of that.
Okay.
And it should proceed, recover the fact that they've got an order in process and continue on.
Okay. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna commit this right now because I need to cut the meeting short. I need to take care of something else now. And then maybe I can help you set this up on your side so that you can continue based on this and not write separate files.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Are you oh, I see. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just committing this. Do you have this forked and clone already in on your side?
Yeah, let me show you what I did. Are you still in the middle of that? Looks like.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna push that.
Are you pushing that up to your GitHub?
That's pushed to my GitHub.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let me see now. So. Okay, let me, where is the, oh, there we go, screen share.
Okay. So, few things you will need on your side is on that TMA repository, you need to have 3 remote repository actually. So you
Okay.
need to have upstream pointing to the main repository. You need to have origin, which is pointing to your fork on GitHub.
Yep.
And you need to have mine as well.
I haven't set up upstream yet, but
okay, I think mine and yours are okay for now. So
yeah. So let me show you.
More than
so I did clone. So here's, I haven't added this guy as an upstream repo yet. So I did that, and then I added you as a remote.
Yeah.
And then I fetched your repo.
Correct.
And then I did a git checkout locally. So I created a local testing branch that's is tracking your Raoul's the short name for your repo.
Yeah, sure.
And I assume testing branch is what I just saw it in the screen share.
My name.
Yeah. Okay.
So now that I've pushed these, you can just do a git fetch Raoul again.
Okay. So I have to create upstream. I'll do that later.
Yeah, sure. Git fetch upstream Raoul, yes.
Yep.
That should pull the latest on my side, and then you just do a git merge. Are you on the testing branch right now?
I am.
Okay.
What is that?
You want to do git merge Raoul testing only. You can remove the testing part.
That's right.
Provided you're currently on your testing branch.
Let's just confirm, but I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Okay, cool. So just git merge Raoul / testing. There we go.
Great. And then if I go to my text editor and I look at,
yeah, you should have everything.
Feature, we've got. Well, this is still the old stuff. Oh, this is a separate directory I was using. So if I went to the actual directory that I'm dealing with here, I would see.
You should be able to see that.
I will. Yeah, no doubt. So so now I'm working in my testing branch, and I'm ready to push things. Do you want me to push things to your testing branch?
Just push them to your testing branch. What I will do is I'll create a remote of pointing to your branch, and I'll pull the changes as well on my side, just like you did with mine. Yep.
So I won't be pushing to my testing branch because I'll be working in my testing branch locally, right?
You're working on your testing branch locally.
Yep.
And then when you're done with that, you push it to your origin because you don't have right access to push to my testing branch.
So I'll push it to origin branch testing.
Yes, correct.
And then I'll let you know that I've got that there.
And then I can pull your changes as well.
So pull doesn't require read-write. Pull anybody can do, but push.
By pulling, I mean I'll create a remote branch pointing to your repository, just like you have a remote branch pointing to my repository.
Yep.
And then I'll just do a git fetch Patrick, for instance, and then I'll just merge that into my branch.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's a bit of the ping pong, the git pong scenario there. So you implement some feature, you push your branch, then I pull them, I pull and I merge to mine. When I'm done with my side, I push to mine, and then you pull and merge on your side. So we bounce off each other like that until we have a finished feature.
on each other's testing branch on the GitHub origin repo for each of us. Yep.
Correct. That's
Okay.
correct.
Okay. All right. I'm all set up then, except for creating the upstream repo for the master there, and then I'm good to go. So I can start, in addition to adding, say, to this Cucumber scenarios, I could also maybe start on some fixtures. It's going to be.
I'm not sure if it's going to be the same way as it's done on Ruby, but yeah, you can have a look at that as well if you want. Okay.
Well, the fixtures generally just do database insertions directly. I'm assuming if you're spawning a backend app, it will be using the same database, but I'm not sure. I don't know how that works in this.
I also don't know how that would work on the front end. This is very new to me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so we all learning in this one.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I don't even know if I could test because I don't think I have the installation required to actually run Cucumber and do all the machinery bring up that you do. So I'll just right now I'll probably just stick to editing.
Sure.
And then maybe as we get smarter, I can figure out how to actually run Cucumber with the machinery that you're using as well.
Okay.
But we'll figure that out.
That's correct. Okay. Well, I have to run off now.
Yep.
I'll touch base with you. I'll let you know once I confirm the meeting with the client. Okay. And then, yeah, we'll take it from there.
Okay. If we have time, it would be good to have a team meeting before the client meeting just to confirm we've got everything lined up that we need to get from the client.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we don't miss anything.
I don't know how we're going to pull that off now because I know Christian won't be available this week. So, yeah, maybe that team meeting is just going to be you and me just to kind of like review all the features that we've implemented so far and make sure that everything works accordingly. And then yeah, we can push that out. Well, that means then we'll probably have, what do you say we maybe have that meeting next week then?
I think probably next week would be better.
Right.
And if you actually want him to do acceptance testing, then these Cucumber things have to be in place for the front end order process, right? Acceptance tests for the Stripe payment process. I don't think we've tested enough there. I don't know how much Christian has done, but it doesn't seem like we've got a lot of testing done.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
That's gonna be mainly me writing all of those tests.
I see. Aha.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I'll just send a mail to the client and say maybe it's best if we have that next week around Tuesday, maybe.
Yep.
No, not Tuesday. I have something else on Tuesday. We'll have to do it Monday or Wednesday. Okay. Then we can probably have another meeting. I don't know about Friday or Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And but Friday or Saturday I can make time earlier than the normal meeting time to have the meeting. Okay.
With the client?
No, the team meeting we need to have before the client meeting.
Oh, I see. Oh, you're talking about this weekend. Yeah, got it.
I'm talking about this weekend.
Yep. Okay.
But then we will coordinate all of that on Slack then. Okay.
Yep, sounds good.
Right. Cool. Well, you have a good end of the day there. Mine is almost done now.
Okay. All right, Raul. Have a good evening.